Hi.
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 I'm... Hi, Keah.
Hi.
No, like
Just got that. Hi, I'm Sarah.
I'm Keah.
And this is Couch Sessions with Sarah and Keah and Sarah.
It's been a really long day, and we've gone to some concerts, but we're going to talk to you about it. And we're reviewing it.
Is it still playing?
We're reviewing it.
Welcome back to Couch Sessions. Today we're going to talk about the Amity Affliction Heaven and Hell tour. So this is actually a concert review, a little bit different.
Yeah, all thanks to Soundlink.
Yeah, we're kind of switching it up, giving you something new.
we went there.
Yeah, we did that.
It was fun.
All right. Well.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1. We're going to be talking about the Heaven and Hell tour with Amity Affliction. We recently went to that concert, and today we're going to review it for you
Well,
guys.
it's not just the Amity.
It's not just the Amity. They had Crossfaith, they had Pagan,
and Underoath.
and Underoath.
Which
Now-
are really cool live.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about it, okay?
Let's
Yes. How was the whole thing? Really cool.
Really fun. Thank you for coming. Goodbye. Well, first we didn't get a chance to watch Pagan, so we're sorry we're not going to be able to review them. We got there a little bit late because, you know, we are
businesswomen.
We are very important. But we did watch Crossfaith. Now, Crossfaith is actually quite amazing. It's the first time I've ever actually seen them live as well.
If you guys don't know who or what Crossfaith are, it's basically this Japanese band who mix rock, no, not even rock, like metal with Skrillex.
Yeah.
And then they call it a day, wrap it all up, and push it your way. And it's the most incredible thing to watch live. They are insane.
Like, they've also got fantastic stage presence as well, because even during the intermissions when they were like changing instruments and stuff like that and tightening things up, they have like a little DJ that kind of sits there who also does the unclean vocals as well throughout the things. That was a bit of a surprise. And he'll play like all this EDM rave kind of music, and you still want to get into it even though you're at a metal concert.
The whole time he does that as well, he's got the awesome visual effects actually happening in the background as well. He's jumping on the table, not even the table, the DJ desk. I don't know, would you, whatever you call it, the turntables? I don't know. Anyways, he's the whole time, he's just interacting with everyone from way back afar, you know, like he's got everything going, everyone's making sound. It's just incredible. The experience is incredible.
But not even that, just like the costumes and stuff that they're wearing. Like the drummer looked a little bit like Rick Astley, so I was kind of confused why Rick Astley was there, but like it was cool. Like they have like mad style.
Bass guitarist, full head of dreadlocks, really dark looking guy,
Yeah.
lead singer, I don't know.
He was just a beast.
Reincarnated Elvis
The
with
whole
a little bit spicy.
But the music
Not
in general,
not vocally. Look wise.
But the music in general was just fantastic. They are just a wonderful band, and they're really up and coming, you know what I mean? Like they've come to Sydney and Australia every now and again, but most of the time they spend over in Japan, where like a market for heavy metal is so big, and it's But anyway, no, they are fantastic as an opener. As we said, we didn't get to watch Pagan, so for us, Crossfaith was an opener. They had the energy of the crowd, absolutely amazing. They played their old school stuff as well as their new school stuff that they've kind of started releasing. And just as a band as a whole, they were great.
Very interactive, had the pit going, you know, like everything about them was just like somewhat flawless.
Yeah.
They did a really good job, and I don't know, you guys had the crowd going crazy, so that's what you're after, that's what you got.
Yeah.
And yeah, kudos to you guys. Definitely would recommend seeing them live.
And then you've got Underoath. Now, Underoath has been a band for so many years. And this is the second time I had seen Underoath live. And I just want to say, their keyboardist, amazing.
We've spoken about him in the
Steals
podcast.
show.
Wonderful guy, I'm sure, but him on the actual stage, incredible to watch. He steals the show.
Fantastic.
He steals it for me. I don't know, him and is it the bass guitarist that interacts with?
Yeah, they just really get into it. It was just fantastic. But they even played old school songs like A Boy Brushed and Riding on Walls, and you can imagine how crazy the crowd actually went. They didn't have as much of a stage presence, though, if I'm being honest, as what Crossfaith did. I don't know why. And then the singing kept trying to like do all these little intricate little things, like throwing the mic up, and then he dropped it, and it was like
It was like he wouldn't give it up kind of thing. It's like, you know, like, I'm gonna get it, and he didn't get it, and he's like, I'm gonna get it. No, but one thing that I actually found about the lead singer, and it was kind of like, I don't know, it kind of dulled it down for me, was he was always trying to get the crowd to do something to kind of push an encore, you know, like not an encore, but you know, like
like
he'd be like clap, and it was like clap. 3 seconds later, clap again. 4 seconds later, do it one more time. It was like, guys, we get it, you know, like you want that.
Says.
Yeah, it's like Simon says.
Simon says clap.
I was so exhausted during that set, and I wasn't even dancing. I was just playing fucking Follow the Leader. It was good music, but please, I wasn't there for a workout, all right? I was there to enjoy the music.
But you can see, like, when they started to play their music, you could see how, like, exponentially their sound has changed from like when they released their first ever album until now, and it's really, really good to see that kind of happen on stage more as like through your headphones and stuff like that, because you can fully grasp like when a band is like branched out to a different kind of genre in a way. But they were absolutely fantastic regardless. Like the instrumentals were wonderful. You could not fault them. The only thing was, like, as Keah said, I think it was a lead singer. Like, he was just, like, he wanted everyone in it.
Yeah.
But everyone was like, this is fun, but my hands hurt from clapping all the time.
From my point of view, I mean, like, all the band members on stage, I loved that they were all clicking with each other, you know, like, they were all checking on each other, like, they were always interacting with, if they weren't interacting with you, like, being in the crowd, they were interacting with each other. I thought that was awesome, you know, like, that showed love to me, you know, like, for,
100%.
you know, like, not only the band, but the music and the fans as well. That was really awesome of them. Another thing is that, you know, like, everything was great when it came to the vocals, to the initial, you know, like, sounds of the instruments and everything. They did great on that sense. The only thing is, don't try and push us to do stuff, okay? Because, as I said, it's not a workout. Other than that, guys, I did love it. I would. This is my first time seeing these guys live. I would go and see them again if I bring a sweatband.
Yeah, I would love to see an anniversary tour for their first album, like when the anniversary comes up. I think that would be absolutely amazing if they got everyone from like, because Underoath have always been a part of that emo genre. Like, you ask anyone who has like grown up with this sort of music, Underoath, especially with Writing on Walls, that's one of my favorite songs. And like, they've always been part of the emo culture, so like, I would love if they would like go out with like Alisana and stuff like that, and like have like a massive tour.
That's actually one thing I want to point out as well. During the whole like the change of instruments and everything, they would actually tell you a little bit of history about the band, where they've gone, you know, like where they've played their songs and everything, and you know, like just little backstories and everything. I loved that about this band as well. I think that's what made it really personal as well. So I don't know, that's what I just want to add in. It was that was a great little touch.
The one thing you can give the first two bands like Crossfaith and Underoath is that they did try very hard to interact with the crowd and get everyone kind of jumping and moving, because it is really hard being on that stage and like you've got like thousands of people in front of you and like you're playing all this music and like half of them know the lyrics and the other half are just kind of like, like waiting for the headliner to come on. So it's really good that they kind of get everyone into that, because it kind of gets those people to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is fun. Like, I want to jump, I want to clap, I want to do this. So yeah, first two bands were fantastic, but the main reason that we are here, main reason.
Do you have your shirt on?
No. I was going to as well. I should have.
Okay, backstory. Before we even got to the concert and everything, Sarah's like, I'm not going to be that guy who wears the band shirt in the audience. And then here she is here like, I should have wore the shirt.
I should have wore the shirt for this. But then the worst part was the person that was standing like 6 feet away from me had the same shirt. And I was like to Keah, I was like, look, one of us would have needed to change. It would have just been a mess. I would have had to go home. Like, I don't want to be that guy. But yes, the Amity Affliction. Now,
thanks to the guy who led us into the front. Like, we went in the front row, but we were in the second row. Thank you to that guy who actually let this little diva.
Like diva and devil mixed together.
Devil. We're sticking with that. But letting her in the front, because she would have killed people to get there. Anyways, sorry.
Well, first and foremost, before we start talking about their actual whole performance, I want to talk about the crowd.
Okay.
So this is the most frustrating part, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this. Now, you pay like $50 to over $100 for a concert ticket, depending on who you're going to see, depending on who the band is and how big they are. Why would you go there just to sit on your phone the whole time? Like, I personally, I'm a barrier person. I don't like being in the middle of the mosh pit because like I'm small. I'm fearful, I'm scared all the time, I'm anxious constantly, I don't want to do that. So I like being in the barrier where like everything's happening yet there's still a very good vibe and people are still jumping, they're still having fun. Now what frustrated me was that there was a group of people in front of us who were taking up that section and doing nothing but messaging on Snapchat.
Or even changing their Bitmoji.
Yeah.
Which was really actually, it was devastating to watch because at the same time, they didn't take interest as much as we did.
Yeah.
We should have been up there, you know, like don't turn around and say that's selfish or whatever, because it's not.
It's not.
If you guys are going to a concert, you're going there to see the music, not be like, hey guys, this is where I am.
Yeah, no one cares. If, like, okay, I get the whole recording a video. Like, I will...
That's fine.
I'll record,
that is totally fine.
Yeah, I'll record, like, the first 30, 40 seconds of something just so I can have it on my phone and be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I can watch this later. We stuck around for, I think, about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And the whole 40 minutes, her thumb was on that record button and she was watching her phone, watching the band. Like, that's
Or she was messaging
Yeah.
people, God knows saying what. But
Yeah. It was just...
It's just, you know, like, okay, it's not only for people like us who want to be in the front row, it's also for, like, the guys on stage. If you are up there and you're looking down and the first thing you see is one, like, person, like, yeah, you know, like, if you see that, how degrading would that be? You'd be like,
You're like, you do not think that you're doing a very good job. And you're like, well, shit, what do I do from here? Like, do I tell them to jump? Someone already did that. Do I tell them to clap? No, because they're probably over.
So Underoath threw their drumsticks and she recorded the throwing of the drumsticks, which were in our direction.
Which, by the way, me and Keah almost punched on for. And she's like, oh, we're like...
She videos that me and Sarah are like mid-punch.
Toe to toe, like, come on, bring it on.
Meanwhile, the girl literally the step to the right of me got it.
Such bullshit. I almost jumped over Keah. Just let's not do this.
Anyway.
I won't talk about it. But yeah, it just really frustrated me. So just a PSA, if you're going to a concert and you're in a crowd, enjoy the concert. You did not pay $80+ to sit there and sit on your phone.
Exactly.
And support the people on stage as well. Like, those dudes try so hard from releasing albums, writing music, recording instrumentals, you know,
being away from their families
for months on end to come here and play these shows for you. At least appreciate it.
Exactly.
That's all we can ask. But that's over. Now the actual band themselves, listen, there's going to be so many outtakes of me just being like, so the actual band itself, the Amity Affliction. Now the Amity Affliction are one of my favourite bands in the world. They always have been, ever since I first ever heard, you know, their first original garage days. Loved them. But I was kind of a little bit devastated with the performance.
This was my first time seeing these guys live. I mean, I've listened to them, you know, like on Spotify and all that kind of stuff. But seeing them live, it wasn't all that I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the past year, I've seen Amity Affliction twice. I saw them once at a festival and once as a headliner. And like at the festival, they were absolutely amazing. Like fantastic. They had pyrotechnics. Like even Joel and Aaron just got so into it. And I think at that point, they hadn't really confirmed a drummer either. So I think they were just having like a touring drummer. So everything was just kind of clicking really, really well. But this time around, it was like when they played the songs, fantastic. But when they were like stopping and they had to like have a conversation with the crowd, it wasn't really like that. It was like they were just trying to throw the songs out there to get off stage. Yeah,
it wasn't authentic. They didn't click with each other, as in like there was no communication in one sense. I mean, I think I actually have a video of them, you know, like in the sense of them like swapping over songs and everything. There is a part that I think I recorded where they actually just like look at each other and they're like,
yeah,
and
like,
they continue with the music kind of thing. And then Aaron gets out one of his vape and just like puffs a smoke. And then he's like, oh, you know, like, again. That was a bit disappointing, but at the same time, you know, like everyone in the audience is like,
but like you could really see the difference of cultures throughout each band. Like you got Japan, who had like heavy metal mixed with EDM and just had the crowd insane. And you had Underoath from America that were just like, they were like too big for their bridges kind of thing. And then you had Australia. It was like,
come on, mate, let's keep this on the road.
Let's get going. What are we doing here? It was just brilliant to watch that. But other than that, like I loved like I'll give Aaron Stringer one thing. His live vocals have really kicked it up a notch. And then you see Joel Birch. Now, Misery was the first album I think Joel Birch has ever actually sang clean vocals on. And like, he came out guns blazing that day. Like, he was on point too. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, yes, keep going.
One thing about Aaron that I noticed, because he was directly in front of me, right? One thing I noticed is he'd look down and like, I don't know, I must have been like staring at him like, He'd look down, look at me and be like every time we actually made like, I don't know, like some sort of eye contact, he got really awkward about it. And like that was him the whole time with the whole front of the stage, and I don't know what happened there. Like, I'm so sorry if that's the way I was looking at you. I was just trying to recap everything. But yeah, no, there was a little bit, I don't know, there was weird, there was a little bit of a weirdness kind of thing with the whole the audience of that kind of sense. But one thing that I did really like and enjoy and everything was the whole they had everything with what is that?
Pyrotechnics.
They had the pyrotechnics going at the perfect time and everything. That really made this like kind of a splash for the whole the concert and everything. Other than that, could have been better.
Yeah, the stage presence could have been better.
Could have been better, but like I guess we all have bad days.
Exactly.
And I heard that the Queensland one was incredible, so like I don't know, maybe we just caught them on a bad day. Sorry, what were you saying?
But Queensland was lucky though, because they had like the actual, so we had like the sideshow of Heaven and Hell, but like Queensland got like the Heaven and Hell tour, like Pagan, Amity, Underoath, Crossfaith, Trophy Eyes, the list goes on. Like, I wanted Trophy Eyes there. Where was Trophy Eyes? I saw it, that's why I bought the ticket. I was like, yes, Trophy Eyes. Got the ticket and I was like,
bad day for them too, actually.
Squeeze bitch. No. But like they even played Anchors as well. Now I mean,
that made the crowd made the crowd go wild.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I always said crayon. That made the crayon. That's my crayon. Like.
But then they also played All My Friends Are Dead, which is a recent release from them. All my friends are about to be dead in a second. I'm telling you, this is it. This is me telling you I'm going to kill Keah.
I think I'm hilarious.
Keah makes one joke a month, one joke, and she holds on to it for like 6 years. And like we could just be sitting here talking about, I don't know, salad. I don't know why that's a topic of conversation at that point. And she'll think of the joke and she'll say it again. They unveiled All My Friends Are Dead. Okay, anyway. That song went off live. I'm really excited to see where these guys go with this next album, because if that's the first single that's going to be released, I'm so fucking excited. When I went off, I would never show anyone those videos because I didn't even know my voice could reach that level of lowness. I'm like, I rode back, I was like...
In a lot of the, we might upload some videos as well, but in a lot of the videos you'll actually hear a little voice going crazy in my recordings. It's funny.
Even though their stage presence wasn't there, overall it was a great concert. Wasn't their best, but it was still great. Yeah. Like even Dan over on guitar, he was doing fantastic as well. He always does. Not many people ever mention him. They always focus on like Joel or Aaron. But let's not forget him. You know, he's always been fantastic. He's always there. His stage presence is always fantastic. He gets into it as well. So good for him. And I'm excited to see where they go from here.
For a first time going there, I would definitely watch them again. You know, like again, it might have just been a bad day. But I still felt, you know, like the music, the electricity of the crowd as well was quite intense, you know, like that was fun, you know, it was a great environment to be in. And just hopefully next time that I do go and see them, it's just a little bit more like amped up a little.
Yeah.
Other than that, the whole experience. Fantastic.
Yeah. And shout out to the Horton Pavilion as well. It's not a massive space, but still, you know, you guys put on always wonderful shows whenever people go there. I remember watching Parkway Drive last year at the Horton Pavilion, and even then it was fantastic. So thank you to the Amity Affliction, thank you to Crossfaith, thank you to Underoath and Pagan, who we didn't get to see, though I'm sure, you know, they were great. Yeah. And we'll definitely be returning I will definitely be returning to an Amity Affliction concert. There's no question there. Even if the music is like completely different taste to what I'm used to, I'm still going to be there.
Pagan, we look forward to seeing you live one day. Underoath, you guys did really good.
Shout out to your keyboardist again.
Yeah, I was about to say something along the lines. Yeah, you are my fave always, and you probably have my heart. But anyways, different story. And
Crossfaith will hang out next time we're in Japan.
Yeah, of course. No, I actually look forward to seeing you guys again.
Yeah, of course.
And make sure you check all these guys out on Spotify as well, of course. It's just an experience in itself.
All concerts are, and to the people that stand in the front row, the back row, wherever the hell you are, get off your phone. Experience it. You paid all this money to watch these guys live. Watch them live.
Exactly.
Your friends aren't there. That's their loss. But as Keah said, thank you to all the bands. Thank you to the stage crew. But that was your wrap up for that.
Guys, keep doing what you're doing. Again, I am Keah.
I am Sarah.
Thanks to Soundlink Magazine. This is our review.
And we are also the girls from Somnia, so make sure you check out our podcast. All the links will be right here or here or here or up here. I don't know. Wherever they are. But make sure you subscribe, like, share, do absolutely everything, get the word out there.
And even comment, let us know if you went or if you've gone to one of their tours, what you thought of it. Put your comments down below. We'd love to hear from you guys as well.
And let us know what to review next, but I guess we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.